There was once a young girl named Ojugo who lived in a small village called Oboji. This village, nestled between rolling hills and thick forests, was a peaceful place where everyone knew each other's name. The air was always fragrant with the scent of roasting corn, the sound of children playing under the heat of the afternoon sun, and the rhythmic beat of drums echoing through the village. But Ojugo was different from the other children. Ojugo had been abandoned at the doorstep of the village orphanage when she was just a baby. Her eyes had never opened to the light of the world, and her ears could only hear the world that existed beyond her reach. She was blind, and her only companion was the wind that whispered secrets to her, the trees that swayed with tails, and the dogs that followed her, barking whenever she cried. The villagers said that Ojugo had a special connection to the spirit world, that her blindness was not just a misfortune, but a blessing, or a curse, depending on who you asked. The orphanage was a large building at the edge of the village, made from dried mud and thatch. It was home to children who, like Ojugo, had nowhere to go. Some had lost their parents, others were orphaned by the ways of the world, disease, poverty, or war. The matron, a stern woman named Nana, ran the orphanage. She was a woman of few words, and even fewer smiles, and her heart was as hardened as the walls of the orphanage she managed. Ojugo spent her days in the quietest part of the orphanage, always alone. The other children, though they didn't speak much to her, whispered behind her back,